This video examines the design and roles of ancient boats, focusing on the Greek trireme, Viking longship, and other significant vessels from history. Each played a critical role in warfare, trade, or exploration, shaped by the needs of their cultures. Let's explore their features and historical impact. The Greek trireme was a warship developed around the 7th century BC, central to naval power in the Mediterranean, particularly Athens during the Battle of Salamis in 480 BC. Measuring approximately 35 meters in length, it was powered by 170 rowers arranged in 3 tiers per side, achieving speeds up to 9 knots. A bronze ram at the bow was its primary weapon, used to disable enemy vessels. Triremes required skilled crews and calm seas, as their lightweight design made them vulnerable to storms. The Viking longship, used from the 8th to 11th centuries AD, was a versatile vessel for raiding, trade and exploration. Ships like the Gokstad, 20 to 30 meters long, carried 40 to 80 crew members. Powered by a square sail and oars, they reached speeds of 15 knots in favorable winds. Their shallow draft allowed navigation in rivers and coastal waters, enabling raids and landings. Longships also crossed oceans, reaching North America by the 10th century AD, but were not designed for ramming or large-scale naval battles. Other ancient boats served diverse purposes across civilizations. Egyptian reed boats, dating back to 3000 BC, were constructed from papyrus. These boats were used on the Nile for fishing and transport. They were lightweight but limited to calm waters. Phoenician galleys, from 1200 to 700 BC, were built from cedar. These ships facilitated Mediterranean trade and warfare, using 1 or 2 oar banks for speeds up to 8 knots. Polynesian outrigger canoes around 2000 BC featured lateral floats or double hulls. These canoes enabled long-distance Pacific voyages, connecting islands like Hawaii. Chinese junks from 200 BC had flat bottoms and battened sails, supporting river and coastal trade. They later evolved into large ocean-going ships. Roman Liburna from the 1st century BC were fast, light galleys with 1 or 2 oar banks used by the Roman Navy for scouting and combating piracy. Comparing these vessels highlights their specialized roles. Triremes excelled in organized naval warfare with speed and ramming capabilities, but were less effective in rough seas. Viking longships were adaptable, supporting raids, trade and exploration with superior ocean-going ability. Other boats, like Polynesian canoes, prioritized long-distance travel, while junks and Phoenician galleys focused on trade. Each design reflected the technological and strategic priorities of its culture. Ancient boats, from triremes to longships to junks, were engineered for specific environments and purposes, shaping the course of warfare, trade and exploration. Which vessel do you find most impressive? Share your thoughts in the comments and suggest other historical topics for future videos. Subscribe for more content on ancient technology and history.